Welcome back to the channel, Magic Uncovered. We have some more pin mail. This time it's all from sellers on Instagram, and I just wanted to go through and show you everything I got, and I completed a set, so that'll be, I think, the last thing that I pull. Before I get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to all of the people that do park pickups. It is probably an exhausting thing to do, and those of you that do it, I know love Disneyland or Disney World, but I just wanted to give a shout out to those people because standing in long lines in the heat, with your children, whatever, like it's just a lot of work to spread the fun and the love to everybody that doesn't live near the parks. And we really, really appreciate having the opportunity for those that do offer that service. And with that being said, if you know, the purple package comes from Buddha Belly Pins. They do park pickups, they do live sales, and they also have two really small kids. I think their youngest is 3 months. I don't know how they do it, honestly. Like, it's amazing. They do take a little bit sometimes to answer DMs, but they're so transparent. They know their DMs sometimes get to be a mess, but they always, like, I have never had any trouble. Once they invoice, they respond, they send the tracking, all of that. Sometimes it's delayed, but honestly, I have no problems with it. They're always fantastic. So Buddha Belly Pins, there's their card. They do Disneyland pickups. And not just pins, merchandise as well. And they always show stuff on their Instagram that you might be interested in. You just let them know. They are awesome. So definitely recommend them. Again, if you're the person that wants your stuff like next day, maybe not, but they always come through. Like, never had an issue with them. So if you're patient, then check them out. The first thing that I got from them was my very first Fairy Tale Moments. This is Mickey and the Beanstalk. Originally $24.99 with taxes and all of that. They had it up for $30, so I snagged one because I know these are really hard to get. I did want to try to get that Pooh one online, but that did not work out so well. I like this one. I am not picking them all up because it's just going to be too expensive right now, but I did like this one and the price was great. So they had this listed up on their Instagram, and I think for some of the things now, they are not listing it as a pickup, but they're listing them once they have them in hand. I know they did this for the Pinocchio one right after their live sale, the most recent live sale, I think last week. So, if you're interested, just keep your notifications on from them. They'll usually post stuff that they have available on hand. So that is the first thing that I picked up from them, this Fairy Tale Moments pin, which is very pretty. I was actually waiting to open it on camera so I could see the full pin effect. Let's see. It's pinned through the plastic, so let's open that up. All right, here we go. It's such a pretty pin. I don't know what I'll do with it yet because I don't really collect these characters, but I thought this would be nice to have for a trader. If ever, I wanted to get something else. So very pretty. Let's put this on a board. Let's put this on pink Fairy Tale. The next thing I picked up from that particular order, sorry, I need to find my scissors here, were two hidden Mickeys. Wait, two hidden Mickeys. One was one that I have been eyeing, and I just pulled the trigger since I was already making an order, but it is the Disneyland Chaser for the ear hats from last year, I think. So I picked this one up. It was a little bit pricey, $40, but that's really right around what they're selling it for. Look at that. I love that little detail in the ear. This is the Headless Horseman. There is a Walt Disney World version. It is red right here, so I am looking for that. Again, I'm just going to wait because I've already spent too much. But here we go. This, yes, from last year, and there's the back of that. This is the what is it? Super Chaser pin. I haven't finished all of the ear hats from Disneyland yet, but I'm glad to have that one. And then I'm slowly starting to get the Jack, The Incredibles Hidden Mickey series. and they had this one for $7. So, oh, let's see. So I picked this one up. It's him as the mom, like a crazy, crazy child. I love it. And there's the back. This is number 5 of 5. I have a couple more that I got from them. When is this from? 2024. So yeah, I am looking to complete this set. So I'm going to put this one on a different board because I have a couple more to show. So this was one order that I placed, and then I jumped in on one of the live sale extras. They usually post extras after a live sale. I have been wanting to get this one. This is from Disneyland Paris. A super cute Remy. Haven't really seen it a ton everywhere, and if I do, it's like way kind of out of my budget. This one was $18, which I think it is a really good price. I've seen it between $16 all the way up to like $22, or sometimes even higher. But this is so cute. Everybody loves Remy. I had asked a couple other people, and they didn't have any available, so I was really happy when they posted that they had some of these extras. So there's a little Remy that I picked up. Yeah, I'll put that one here. And then I got 2 more of the Jack Jacks from them because they had them marked down to $5. That was a really awesome deal. Let's see if I can just slide it out. Yes. So there we go. 2 more from that set. There's another one where it looks like he's on fire, and then there's one of Edna Mode in that series, and then and then there's him as a chaser one too. But here we go. I've seen these around other places. They're around, so I'm not worried about finding it. It'll come around again. That's what I've learned, is that these will come around. These packs are still in the parks, so you know, it's not like it's going to be a shortage anytime soon. So these were the ones that I picked up from Buddha Belly Pins. Again, awesome deals, and really happy with everything that I got from them. The next purchase I got was from not new to me shop, but this is my first purchase from them. It's shopdc.693, and I don't have a card from them, but I will link their Instagram handle below. I think they know Buddha Belly Pins because they live in the same area. They also do Disneyland and Disneyland pickups. So I picked up this. They posted in their stories that they had one available, and it was $35, which it's $22.99, but with the taxes and pickup, whatever, this was a limited edition. So everybody's been wanting these carousels, so I thought that was a fair price. These are limited edition, what is it, 2000. So there's, oh, and this is my very first carousel as well. It's the Haunted Mansion. So again, going on my spooky board. I didn't know I would like it as much as I did. I've been seeing these and thinking, oh yeah, well, maybe I just won't collect these because I thought they would be bigger than this, but actually it's a great size. It's not too big. And I forgot to mention that this Fairy Tale Moments one is a limited edition 2500. And you can still find these around from people. I think people here and there have them. So, they're not totally gone. But this one is really, really nice. I don't know if I'll collect any more. I have to see what the other ones are in the series. But if I could find them for a good price, maybe I will. But I did like this Haunted Mansion one with these colors, the purple and the darker ones. This will be really fun on a spooky board. So that's everything that I picked up from her. Again, she also has a baby, so kudos to you guys for doing all of the park pickups, from pumping, feeding, and all of that, or whatever you're doing with the babies. That's just amazing. The third shop that I got stuff from, and you've seen me talk about this one before, is Disney Pins Galore. They have lots and lots of pins on their boards that they post. This one, I think, was from a sale, Mother's Day sale maybe. She had the boards reposted with discounts, so I took advantage of a few because I saw one that I really liked, and so then I added to it. Sorry. It's a really cute bag that she put them in. And this is Mandy over at Disney Pins Galore. So let me just take all of the Mickey heads backings off. I know as I'm posting this video right now, she has boards posted. I've seen her, like, usually around a holiday or just sometimes random, she'll post the boards on sale. So just keep an eye out. Again, notifications on for some of these people on Instagram, because you can get a really good deal if it's a pin, you know, you really want, like me. I'm just looking for specific pins sometimes. So, all right. Packaged super well, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see. All right, so the reason I placed this order was for Thumper. Actually, I'm just going to take them out one by one. Was for Thumper. So I am collecting this whole series, and you'll see that I complete this one in this haul. So I have my other ones here. I'm going to add Thumper. Thumper was $3, you guys. And that's a steal. That's such a good price. These, you know, I've seen them being picked up for a variety of prices, but I thought $3 was awesome. And then the other ones that I got for $3 were these hidden Mickeys. So we have the Hades and then the Captain Hook. And again, I do have little boards of these characters, so I wanted to add it. These were hidden Mickeys from 2017. Oh, there's the back. I don't know. Oh, I think there were 7 in that. There was a completer and then a chaser, Ursula, some other ones that I can't remember. But I just like these two. I'll add them to my boards. They're kind of fun with the little faces. And then the next thing I got was this Haunted Mansion Hidden Mickey. $8, which I thought was not bad. I can't remember if this was Disneyland or Disney World, but this is the only castle that I was interested in getting this year. So I thought $8 was a great deal for that. So this again will go on my spooky board. And then the last 2 pins were also, let me think. Oh, this Captain Hook one was $8. It's kind of stuck in there. All right, this is my last of the villains that I've picked up so far. This was that Mystery Villains box set. It's in the parks, still in the parks, I believe. And I think there are 8 to collect. There's several people that have done videos on this. This is from last year, looks like. And I do have Shan Yu and Hades from this one. And then I picked up Hook because I have all of those villains on boards right now. But this series, I think, is done so well for a mystery box. Like the detail on this, the 2 pin posts. I may actually try to collect this whole series because it's so well done. I just think for a mystery box that I've seen so far, this is probably one of my favorites. So super happy with picking up that one for $8. And then the last thing I got were these Ariel headphones. I have the Maleficent ones, and I think they're really fun. They're still available in the parks right now. They have a variety of characters, so I may look to pick up some more of these, but I thought this one was fun. I have the Ariel hidden Mickey ears, a couple of them from last year and this year, so I thought this would be fun to add to that little section in my book for Ariel. All right, so that is everything that I picked up from Disney Pins Galore. Thank you so much. That was an awesome thing to look through. Again, what I would recommend, though, is if there's something that you see that you absolutely want and don't want to, like, risk losing, I would DM her those pictures circled right away and then go back and look through. That's what I did when I wanted to get this Thumper, because the last time I did that, I missed out on it. So I sent her the picture of this and a couple others right away, and then I went back and looked at more and added to it so that I would not be heartbroken if I didn't get them. So that's what I would recommend doing for these types of board sales. And then also pay attention to the rules. Everybody is different. Disney Pins Galore wants you to take a screenshot and circle the pins and DM her. My last one is from Daisy Pins. I've gotten stuff from her before. There's no card, so I'll just link. Let me just make sure. Yeah, there's no card, so I'll just link them below. On Instagram, they also did board sales. There's one that I missed out on because I DM'd her instead of commenting on the picture. So not a big deal. Just remember to read the instructions. So what I did end up getting though was the last two I needed to complete the little egg set. So White Rabbit and Roger Rabbit. White Rabbit was 8 and Roger Rabbit was 15. I thought those were really, those were decent prices. So, so I picked them up. I think you can get some of these regular ones for cheaper, but I thought 8 was super fair since these were the last two I needed to complete. Yay! That's super exciting. My first like real complete one. I don't think there was any super chasers with this. So that is super exciting. Thank you so much, Daisy Pins. And so this is everything that I picked up. Again, all of them were from Instagram, and I will have them all linked below. If you are interested in park pickups, there are lots of people that offer them. Buddha Belly Pins is one, Shop DC. .693 is another. So I would just recommend checking out everybody on Instagram. There's a bunch of other people that do park pickups too. Connie's Magic Mill service. I do have some on waitlist with her, so hopefully I'll get an order from her soon so I can share it with you guys, or even a couple other people. So I am loving this spread. It's a lot of fun things that I picked up today, and I hope you guys are finding all the pins that you like. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.